Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. You've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is intercepted. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Rice.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense to sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Charlotte. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Jenkins. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third down, it's a handoff. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to scramble to his left. Going to try to use his legs here. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. He sets up the offense at the 34. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaking free at the 35. And they've got him.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this.
The ball is loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Brown. Making people miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The 49ers line up on 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Back to throw. It's Jenkins. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. To Gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Owls. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the 49ers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The 49ers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tries a quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. 1st down here, and the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, 49ers. Strong game by this quarterback. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Jenkins. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+. He'll
call for the fair catch here. will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The 49ers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Rice offense is out there again. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely open.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the 49ers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll set up to throw. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Jenkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Rice. This quarterback on fire today. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. We're going to throw the football. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Owls. The defense adds 6 points. And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Just to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the wideout goes in motion. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 30, the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rice. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The 49ers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Will he score here? Touchdown, 49ers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. A quick juke to get free. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Jenkins. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the receiver's got it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Pass complete. It's second down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And with that, they regain the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. It's a bullet, but incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Jenkins. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to...
Picked off a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He eludes the rush. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Look out. He's got some space. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. First and goal, and the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Owls. They jump in front here in the fourth. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Ellis. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen, keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out,
he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. An important PAT now. Make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. And we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. To throw, it's Jenkins. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He shreds the tackle. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain, critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
Running out of time in the pocket. There's another interception. We're losing track. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Stopped right there at the line, no game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rice offense is out there again. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on. But incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Big play across midfield, was spotted near the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Finds his man. It's Wilson. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Rice. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Critical PAT up and good, and they're in front now in the final seconds. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And this one is caught. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And the timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.